Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sage's Hot Seat, and today we have a very special person in the seat. He's young, he's intelligent, he's a little, allergic to water. And the funny thing about it is I would really love to have and see everyone be friends and partners, because this guy, when he grows older, we're going to need him to be part of this community as a bigger foundation to this Marvel Strike Force community. So, number one, a big round of applause to our guy named Gizmo Nizmo. Welcome him to the show, everybody.
What's going on, everyone? Hello. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's a little warm in the seat. We got you warmed up. I hope you're ready, and I hope you're really, really, really happy to be here. Are you excited?
Oh, hell yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah? What has been you've watched the show. What has been one of your favorite episodes?
My favorite episode. Honestly, Kingpin was pretty cool. I like the style you were doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you saw my comment, like I thought it was like the WandaVision kind of thing.
Yeah.
Black and white. It was dope. Yeah. I liked it a lot.
Well, thank you. I that was totally planned. Totally planned, right? Well, we're really happy to have you on here. We think you're going to be a great part of this community. We'd love to see you grow more. And that's why you're on the show. And obviously, it's for me to see if I can beat you in Sentinel Arena for PvP. And that's going to be... That's what?
You probably will. I lost the tournament.
I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes it can go either way. You never know. But we're going to get to know you and a little bit about how you play the game and what you feel about, all the things MSF. And we're so happy to have you on. And right now, we know a couple things. And one thing is that you are really, really, really engaged in, this game. You've been playing for how long have you been playing this?
Honestly, I played a little bit after launch, like maybe a week after.
Okay.
But then I came back because I quit the game after a while. It was just getting a little too expensive, actually. But then I came back during like COVID.
Yeah.
And I liked it and that's when I just started playing. So I got 560 days, I want to say.
Okay, so not bad. Little time off, but it's still good.
Mm-hmm.
We got some very interesting questions coming to you because the state of the game is very interesting. And it's summer in, North America. And I'm out here in LA, you're out there in Illinois. And we want to make sure that it's going to be equally as hot. Not only in Illinois and in LA, but on the hot seat. So we're going to get started right now, everybody. Big round of applause as Gizmo Nizmo gets ready for the hot seat.
Let's go.
All right. Now, let's go and let's talk about right now. We're going to talk about you and playing this game. And I want to get to this very quickly. Normally, I ask this like a little later on, and I get to know the person a little bit. But I really want to know something very, 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 very quickly from you. And you're playing this game. You're trying to figure out what to do and whatnot. Like, streaming isn't easy, right? Like, what do you think was the moment that got you confident into playing this game?
Confident to playing this game while streaming?
Yeah, or maybe just streaming. Not maybe say just confident to playing the game. Maybe just what got you confident in streaming to do it? Like saying, I got this.
Honestly, it's T-Dub. Believe it or not.
Wow.
After watching his chat and or his stream, interacting with him, I remember when he was starting out, he only had like 4 people watching, and like he was so interactive with everyone. Everyone was asking him some good questions. And I felt like that was very helpful for a lot of people, and I didn't see a lot of streamers on at that time, and I found it very entertaining and knowledgeable of what he was teaching everyone else, and that he took my roster and he was just kind of reviewing it and helped me through some notes. I mean, I've also been in your chat, and you helped me through some notes, and I'm just like, you know what? I want to help people like around my level, you know, because I was only like at 2-3 mil. And I feel like if I show people how to do certain stuff that they're probably on during the time I'm on, it'll probably help them. So it kind of motivated me to start it and kind of be like, you know, like a content creator.
Yeah.
For like mid-level, lower-level players. So that's what kind of I wanted to try it out. So, you know, yeah.
But when you started streaming though, you knew what was going on, but like, when did you find that confidence that you were going to keep it going? Because you knew that you wanted to stream because of TW. You've seen people and seen the chat, but really, when was it that you're like, you know, was it after your 5th one? You were like, oh, this is good. It can be better. I can keep doing more, or were you just like, I got it, and I'm just going to wing it?
Honestly, the first time I streamed.
Okay.
There was this guy named Trenton or Trenton.
Okay.
I couldn't pronounce his name. He basically like said the nicest thing I've ever like heard from everyone. He basically came into chat and he says, I've never watched a streamer start their stream and end their stream before, and you're the only person I've ever found entertaining. I've never been on Twitch before, and this is like the first time I like watch someone and I enjoy you. And I'm just like the first day I started streaming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I want more people like this. You know, I want to make someone entertained. You know, do something fun, funny.
Yeah.
You know, that's when obviously the banana. You know, something entertaining for everyone. Yeah.
So what? Okay, so let's dive into that since you brought that up. How did the banana come apart? I mean, we know how it works, but let's be honest. Like, why did you choose the banana?
I didn't choose the banana. It was actually Vera. Vera was messing with like filters after I started streaming. I think it was my 2nd time streaming. And she's like, "Oh, I found something funny. You could probably be a potato or something on stream." And I'm like, well, "Why?" She's like, "Well, think about it. It'd be funny, right?" And I'm like, "Okay, sure." So she found like the potato, the banana, Gizmarina. So we started like messing with them in stream, and it just the banana caught on, and then of course Gizmarina caught on like crazy.
Right.
And we just kept using them just after that one time of Vera just looking them up, saying, "Hey, try these while you're streaming." And yeah.
So, where does your gamer handle come from then?
Gizmo Nizmo.
Uh-huh.
All right, so Gizmo obviously because I love the Mugwai.
Yes.
I like the Gremlins, so Gizmo is my favorite. Nizmo is actually from the Nissan GTR, the Nismo edition.
Really?
It's actually spelled, Nismo instead of the Z. But just to make the name kind of give it like a nice ring to it, Gizmo Nizmo, I just changed the S to a Z.
That's cool.
So now it's just Gizmo Nizmo.
All right, that's clever, man. That's very clever. Now, that's great. That's so great. It's very like it reminds me of like when like I don't know how I came up with my name. It just kind of happened, but it feels like you know your young creativity, your mind is just like, hey, this is fun. Let's just do it. You know, and I think it's a lot of fun. Some people like put too much into their name, you know, where it makes it feel like it's too serious or I'm so and so, right? It's just like I don't know how I came up with mine. I mean, like sometimes it just happens, you know. But I like how you came up with it. And so, are you a Cars guy? Do you like cars?
Yeah, no, definitely love cars.
What's your
favorite car? I used to do
car?
a lot of illegal activity with cars back in the day.
Wait, what? Whoa. Go back.
So.
Say that again.
I used to street race a lot. So huge
race.
into cars, car meets, you know.
Okay, so let's talk about that real quick. So you used to street race, and okay, first of all, what kind of were you inspired because of Fast and the Furious?
100%. Yeah, I think like our whole group was inspired by that movie, you know, and then we obviously figured out. Yeah, no, of course, not boosting or anything illegal. No, we weren't that crazy. We were just, yo, I'll give you $1,000 if you beat me here, you know, hey, let's go to the track, or hey, let's go through, you know, 94 and just go fast as hell. You know, stupid stuff, not
okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna steal a truck with like 5 Hondas.
Now, but the real question is that have you ever broken the law?
No, almost. I did run away from a cop after almost being caught, but I did get away. So I think that's the most I've ever done that's almost broken the law.
That could be. You never know from where you are. You never know what it could be, but that's right there. You're. I mean, running away isn't a good idea to do, but it's okay.
Away, yeah,
you got away, but you got away. You got away. How'd you? So when you did that, like what kind of car were you in? Were you driving? Set us up the scene.
I had a my Nissan 350Z right now.
Okay, dope.
And it's all like matte black, so it was very hard to like see the car at night. So that's why I was able to get away and park in someone's driveway with the lights off, and cops just kept passing by. So it was kind of lucky I had that car that night too.
Oh my gosh! So you kind of pulled like in a video game GTA, where you like pulled into the garage and changed the paint on the car, right? And you're like, I can't be seen now.
Yeah, I almost felt like doing that at that point.
That's amazing. That's actually really funny. That's a good story. It's a good story. So let's go into this talk a little bit about the game. And let's see how you feel about a couple of things. Because right now the game isn't necessarily in the best position. But we're going to get to that in a second. So let's ask you one real fun question. What's the worst character on the roster currently that is not a minion?
There's not a minion. I want to say Kingpin.
Kingpin. Okay.
Yeah. I wish he was better, to be honest.
Okay. Well, what qualities or what pieces do you feel like he's missing?
Armor.
Armor.
Health.
Yeah. Well, he has a lot of health. He actually has a lot of health.
I don't feel like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's debatable now because before Kingpin was actually pretty decent, you know. Now, obviously, because power creep.
That's why I wish he was better.
Okay.
Yeah, he was scary. You know, everyone wanted him when I was playing.
Yeah.
And, he summoned minions, gets that taunt off.
Yeah.
It was annoying to kill, and then when I got him, he was like, "Oh, this guy's poop." And I'm like, I'm so excited for this dude. I hate this dude now.
What's better, Kingpin or Kingpin's Vault?
Kingpin's Vault.
Yeah.
The orb.
The orb. Yeah. Which is better? The orb's better.
The orb. Yeah.
The new one or the old one?
Old one.
Exactly. There you go. That's all. That's how long you've been playing the game, right?
Oh yeah. So much better.
So, in this game, a lot of things come and happen. You get an orb. Crazy things happen. We've seen some of the things that you do when you get a really cool character during your stream. And I always preface and I always make sure I watch the streamer who's going to be on the show, right? And I always see what's going on. And my question to you is, you have some really cool things go on in the last few weeks, but who in all of this, since you've been playing the game, is your most cherished unlock?
Most cherished unlock has been my 6 red star Emma.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, that's my girl right there. Like I had 3 red stars, and then I got the 6 red, and I'm just like, you know what? I kind of like this now. This is in my favor. So, and she's insane. She improved my DD3, and she's everything.
Absolutely, yeah. Mm-hmm. She's still a boss. She's still she's still in the writer's room. She's still the director. She may not be at the top, but she's still very much a force. Very much a force. Now, with that comes to another question. Your most cherished unlock. Who's a character that you felt like that you unlocked and was like, that was not worth the money?
It's not worth the money. A little disappointed in the Adam Warlock, to be honest. Just doesn't feel as I don't know. Like as a low level, he only had 5 stars. You know, I wasn't able to get 6 or 7 like a lot of them. I don't know. He just didn't feel like he was landing his disrupts. He felt very underwhelmed. That's probably the one I'll say I kind of hate unlocking. You know, I spent for multiple man.
Okay.
And just didn't feel worth it.
Okay.
Like I could have waited.
Now, out of Warlock, I have him at a 5. He's got one of the best basics in the game. He has ability block and he has a stun. What more would you say would you want with him?
I guess I get unlucky of who I fight, maybe because I'm still under level.
Okay.
But he's just not landing any of those, so it's making me a little underwhelmed with him. But of course, it could be because I don't know, I just didn't spend enough resources on him. Maybe I think I have him at gear 13.
Okay.
You know, so I don't want to spend gear 14 yet.
Gotcha. Now, do you plan on making like him being a tier character for you for the future, or are you like, yeah, I'll move on?
Honestly, like my focus right now would be Shadowlands, my X-Men for my raids, and then maybe actually might be Infinity Watch. So maybe once I give them a little bit of love, I'll like them a lot more than right now. But they are like in the bottom of my to-do list right now.
Gotcha. Let me ask you a question. What was the moment that hooked you on MSF to start playing this game?
The symbiotes.
Symbiotes. So you basically took a year off. You were kind of playing the game like maybe here or there, and then like symbiotes came out and you're like, yo, I'm in COVID. I got nothing to do. Like, I'm all in on symbiotes.
Yeah, 100%. And then I unlocked Anti-Venom. I couldn't get unlocked Scream, so I had to buy her. So that kind of started my buying as well. You know, so I definitely, what everyone says or calls, I wailed for the symbiotes 100,000%.
Yeah.
You know, it's there was months where I'm like, I really spent that much. Yeah, it was worth it because you know I was able to do raids, war, arena. You know, they helped me so much. So I'm like, game is fun now. You know, just my defenders were crap when I came back because they were good. Of course, they did the whole switcheroo where they're good again. But, you know, it was symbiotes really, like, helped me. Okay. It felt good.
Yeah, definitely. I want to get into some of the harder questions here because you brought up something very important about your spending. And,
oh, boy.
Yeah, you know where this is going. So, first thing is, how do you feel about Scopely, Scopel Next, Boundless, any name that they've come up with, Fox Next? How do you feel about this pay-to-win game style currently?
Currently, I hate it, you know, because I would love to recommend this game to a lot of my friends, you know, but like I can't be like, hey, you know, play this game, but you might also be trying to spend maybe $50 at least every month.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, just to catch up a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah. So that's,
do you think I
don't like it. It's just, it just doesn't feel right.
Do you think there's a way out?
A
way out of pay to play.
Relieve a bottleneck, maybe.
Relieve one.
And then I don't know, just keep. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not really. No good answer for that one.
No worries, no worries. Now, do you think do you think the best thing that they could do is to relieve the bottleneck? And so, well, I guess my point is, in your answer is you're saying that maybe relieve the bottleneck so I can play and I'll pay more, or are you saying, hey, like relieve one bottleneck and I'll pay for the rest of the stuff that I want to do?
Yeah, so I could pay for the rest of the stuff I want to do. You know, I feel like buying uniques is really annoying.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, $15 for 10 of them is like, really?
So which is the worst bottleneck that we have gold bottleneck, we have G13 bottleneck, we have training mat bottleneck, and we have, I mean, you could say character shards as well. You know, which is one, not necessarily out of those four, but which is one that you particularly dislike the most?
The ISOs. I mean, I know they got
see.
fixed, but it's just they still feel like too much.
Yeah.
You know, especially if I want to make someone really good, it's like, oh yeah, just farm these. Maybe in a month you'll be able to get, you know, up to 80. It's just even with the 4 times, you know, you still get zeros sometimes, and it's just like, well, I guess I'll wait for tomorrow.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't know. The gold's been good lately though, so I definitely want to give them that. So.
You think the gold's been good lately?
Well, whatever they're gonna be doing looks good. So look at me, it looks good on paper. So
Okay.
we'll see.
Okay. I mean, I'm currently thinking it's a small boost, but the question to you is really, are you having an issue with gold? And
Am I having an issue with gold?
yeah, are you having an issue with gold?
Since I'm in DD3, everything is on pause.
Okay.
So actually it is just because, you know, when I go from 75 to 80, or sorry, 70 to 80, it's like 2 mil almost.
Mhm.
And like I had to put some characters recently, and I had like 24 mil in March.
Okay.
That I've been saving up for this gold milestone.
Right.
And as soon as I got DD3, like had to get ready for DD3, it just went away so fast. At one point I had like 100K. I'm like, holy shit, that's a lot of money. So
Yeah.
I kind of felt the gold crunch on there, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think the gold bottleneck is probably the worst. And
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
probably say the training mat might be the second, but it might be understandable about the training mat because they want people to stagger and play strategically. But I mean, you can't do anything with all the other bottlenecks without the gold. So that for me, and I've been in the gold bottleneck for almost what 2.5, 3 months. So it's been really hard, especially with the characters that have been really coming out. But speaking of
that's
gold, and I love gold, you, sir, have got some gold that you've been sharing with not anybody else, but with this, with this company. You've been giving your gold away. You have been kind of wailing on this game a little bit, and I don't mean a lot of it, quite a lot. How much money have you spent on this game here, Gizmo?
All right, so I think around, I want to say $1,800, just because the Google Play Store has like this thing where you get $1,500 points.
Right.
Or 1,500 points, you get like something towards the game. I recently just got that in like March, so I know I haven't spent more than like $2,000. But definitely like under $2,000 is definitely where I'm at.
That's good. It's still as most people would say, still guppy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's probably going up.
Probably going up.
But for now, it's like it's in a standstill for now though. But
Have
it
you?
is going up.
How many of the last? Okay, so did you buy Silver Surfer?
Yeah.
Did you buy Kestrel?
Kestrel, yes.
Did you buy Colleen Wing?
No.
How were you rewarded? Through the Blitz?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Collie Wing just at two stars, and so did Misty Knight at 2 stars.
Okay. And then, so obviously you didn't buy what's her face, Misty Knight either. What about the Infinity Watch?
So I got really lucky with Polaris. So the only person I had to buy shards for
Okay.
was Multiple Man. So that was like $20.
Right. Okay.
That's-
So not terrible,
it.
but enough. So really getting really getting in the thick of it. Do you feel like your budget in spending this money is worth it to you to enjoy?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I'm enjoying the game, so I feel like putting my money on something I like to do. It doesn't feel like I'm spending it or wasting it. As long as nothing stupid. Oh, the most recent thing I did buy was the Marauders pack for like $50 because I needed Sinister so close.
So you bought the pack for the $50 pack.
Mm-hmm.
And Emma Marauders really much isn't on defense anymore. So you really only needed Sinister, but what did you need Sinister for?
I'm doing Dark Dimension 3 right now. I'm stuck in the global node.
Okay.
So just want him a little beefier.
A beefier.
And then
okay.
Emma only needs like 20 shards for, the full 6 stars. So
Okay.
it
Okay.
puts me
So
an inch closer. So I felt like it might help me out during my DT3 run.
okay, cool. So the value to you mattered by not only making the team stronger, but really pushing you through to the next part of the mid game to the end game kind of feel.
Yes, my thing is I'll spend money. Yeah, if it's like worth my progression, I guess.
Right,
If it's gonna help me with my progression, like right now, yes. Not buying the offers for like a character and then I have to wait another offer to get another character. Nah, it's like it's gonna help me right now, then I'll buy it. If
Yeah.
not,
Right.
it could pass.
Do you feel like the progression in this game is good? Is it poor? Needs, too fast?
Oh, it sucks. I was like trying to get 80 for the longest time. Vera was playing a new account, and she was trying to wait for like the villains campaign or something,
Right.
or unlock a different tier. She had to hit like a certain level 65 or something, and she was like that for almost a month. She couldn't do a new campaign. She couldn't rank up her characters. The alliance wasn't even ranked up in war, or in the level, so they couldn't even do war. And she just felt like there was no progression. It just kind of sucked. And I kind of saw that. I'm just like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
It does
right.
kind of suck.
Yeah. Who's better at the game, you or Vera?
Vera,
Oh,
she's smart as hell.
is it because of the
She's more tactical than I am.
Is it because of the TCP in the roster, or is it just how to navigate through the bottlenecks?
Okay, so her luck in this game to start off was like the perfect timing. So like she started the game when Surfer and Kess were being released. So like she also saw everyone. She saw you, she saw T-Dub, Gamer, and she's like, okay, I know what to spend and what not to spend, and she took that knowledge and started the game. So she just, her focus in this game is insane. Like she has the best characters up. She's almost DD2 ready, so
Yeah.
her focus on the game has been better than mine was. Mine was just like, I'm gonna keep farming this gear, I'm gonna keep doing maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that.
Right.
She has like a list. She's like, I gotta get this done.
Good. Well, I'm glad you guys get a chance to play together, because those who play Marvel Strike Force together,
Stay together.
there you
Hey.
go. There you go. You got that. Big points for that. All right, let's talk about some things about younger Gizmo. Let's have some fun. Let's talk about some younger things that younger Gizmo does. So what kind of hobbies do you have besides playing games and streaming and whatnot? What do you do? Longboard, obviously.
What am I still kind of drum a little bit, not as much.
Oh, okay.
Used to be a drummer in a band. It was kind of fun for a little bit.
Yeah.
Then of course life got in the way, so we couldn't really keep up. Skateboard, longboard. That's it. I'm kind of boring.
Kind of boring. Well, I'm sure it's not boring. Now, when you go out and you longboard, like, where do you like to go? Do you like to do scenic? Do you like to go in like the what were they called? Like the parks where they have like the bowls and things like that?
Yeah, it was like a I know what you're talking about, like the big park. It's just kind of like a circle.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I like to do. It's like big lake in the middle. There's like a dock for like boats, so we kind of go around with the longboard. It makes a cool little sound when you're going over the boards. So like, it's pretty peaceful. It's pretty nice too, well kept.
Cool. Yeah,
So
skate park.
That's what
So we're gonna talk about a couple things, and it's a 3-part question. So, favorite Marvel character, storyline, or movie? Go.
Favorite Marvel character.
Storyline and movie.
All right, so I like Spider-Man 2099,
Oh,
where he
okay.
has like claws and he's like that evil-looking Spider-Man, but he's
Yeah.
actually like a really good guy.
Yeah.
Like that story is pretty dope in the comics.
Yeah.
My favorite storyline or movie. I want to say it's Spider-Man Far From Home. Not Far From Home, the other one, Homecoming.
Homecoming?
Yeah, the was that the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
With Tom Holland.
So, odds that Spider-Man 2099 shows up after that slight teaser?
Dude, I was so happy. I was like shouting, and Vera's just like, "What's wrong with you? Are you sick?" I'm just like, "Yo, you know who this is?" She's like, "Nah, I don't know."
That's great. Yeah, so Spider-Man 2099, it makes an appearance at the end post-credit of Into the Spider-Verse, and his name's what, Miguel, right?
Yeah, he's a Hispanic dude or something.
Yeah, and he comes in and he's like, yeah, like, looks like or actually there's a voice from Spider-Gwen, and she sounds like she's about to bring him into the multiverse, Spider-Verse. So it'll be very interesting. Can't wait for that as well. Did you enjoy that movie?
I loved it, dude. Loved it.
It was really
beautiful art.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, exactly. The art was great. All right, so let's chat about something. Now, we talked about the age of first kissed before, but we don't really want to talk about that. What we want to talk about is, what is your favorite thing about your future wife?
Where do I start? She's amazing.
Oh my God, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. So where do I start? Oh my goodness.
No, she always has a plan. That's what I really like. Like every time we gotta go do something, she'll basically have like in her head, like, we do this at this time. This at this time, we'll still have enough for this, and we'll maybe have enough to get us something to eat. And then we'll be back at this time, and we could do this and this. Like her mindset, her focus is amazing. I wish I was like that. I mean, I think that's why she got a really higher role than I did in the jobs. So it's like, I admire that from her, that she's very good at keeping focus, even though it's like, if something's going wrong, she's like, all right, that's cool. We're still here. We could do this. It's awesome.
That's cool. Now, you met her at Best Buy, and you didn't really give her a line, but at the same time, did you give her a line, and like you kind of were friends? Like, how did you introduce yourself to her? Was it like super professional, or did you kind of like play the gremlin card, like, hey, like, I'm Gizmo Nizmo?
I gave her a ride home. She was really sad because she wasn't able to go to the Uber because like she didn't have enough money or something like that, or her car got declined. So I'm like, hey, I just got my license like yesterday, and I got a car yesterday too. So like, if you want, I'll give you a ride home. Cool. And I guess that's when we kind of started talking more, after that ride home. I'm like, hey, if you need, I could give you to the ride until paycheck or something, She's like, yeah, sure thing. Nice. And it just kind of been like, kind of from there.
That's cool. Now, have you ever given someone a line that didn't work, like the worst pickup line? Or did you ever receive a pickup line that didn't work?
Oh, you know what? I have a funny story about that. So like, it's not a pickup line, but it was like, you know how in prom you have to ask them if you want to go to prom with me? Everyone does creative things. Yeah. All right. So like, I asked this one girl to prom, and I stuffed all these ping pong balls inside her locker, and there was a note that said, at least I have the balls to ask you to prom.
Wow.
So I placed it in there, and I closed the locker, and we were like filming this, and she opens it, and all these balls come out. And she wasn't not amused. She's like, what the hell is this? I'm like, it's, I had the balls to ask you to prom. She's like, no. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I had to clean all the balls.
Wow. I mean, wow. For a half second,
that was
a fail. I thought you were going to say something like, oh, yeah, like, do you want to play ping pong? I'm like, oh, my gosh, that is so forward. But you went the other way, and you're like, I got balls to ask you out. That is hilarious. So you did you didn't go to prom with her.
No, I went with her best friend though, so it was cool.
You went with her best friend. You're like, hey, how about you over there, right? That's too funny. Oh my gosh, Gizmo. Wow, that is really funny. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're going to start wrapping this up. And first question, 1 Infinity Stone to use. Doesn't have to be in a fight, just to use. Could be fight. More than likely using an Infinity Stone for, you know, big things. What would you use it for? And why?
I mean, obviously the time stone is dope, but like the soul stone is pretty cool too. I don't know. Honestly, I think time stone. Going back in time, you know, just kind of fixing some stuff would be pretty cool.
You feel like you need to fix some things? We all do, don't worry. Right. Now, we're going to ask you the most controversial question on the show. And, you know, everyone's answered it. No one knows what is this answer that you're going to bring upon. But we want to know, does pineapple belong on pizza?
Absolutely.
Yeah! Team Pineapple. I like it. Yeah, all right. Very nice.
Yeah, I literally ordered that last week during
the
last roast with Veltris. As you guys were saying that.
Oh, I know,
I'm just like eating my pizza like, yeah, you all haters.
That's hilarious. Does Vera not like it? Vera doesn't like it.
No, she does not like it. I have to order my own.
Oh my god. Do you guys order your own?
I ordered her to
separately?
like pretzel crust pizza to make up for it.
A pretzel crust pizza? Dog. That's not
a pizza. Yeah.
That's not a pizza.
Little. I mean, it's from Little Caesars, so if it counts.
He said it counts, question mark. Wait, so what kind of pizza do you order for her? Just pepperoni? Cheese? Pepperoni? But with the pretzel crust?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretzel cheese crust pizza.
And you order what? Just depends on your mood?
Honestly, sometimes it's like the meat lovers, or pineapple.
Yeah, I mean, so that's not. Yeah, exactly. Not quite Chicagoan. Not quite.
I mean, I like deep dish. It's like the budget pizza. Come on.
Oh, okay. Stuffed pretzel crust has a pretzel wrapped around the edge and stuffed with mozzarella cheese. So good. I mean, hey, it's bread, right? But it's pretzel really bread? Not really. But it's okay. We're gonna move on. You want to play a quick game?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're gonna play a quick game, and you might have seen this before. It's the superhero challenge. You've seen that?
Okay.
And that is where you have to guess the questions of the superheroes. And we're going to do a quick countdown. It's very quick. It's a 2-minute countdown. And it's a lot of, it can be fun. I think you'll do good at it. All right.
Let's see.
You're going to have to pick a number 1 through 40.
Okay.
And we're going to get your questions. Go ahead.
You want me to pick a number right now?
Yeah, go ahead. Pick a number 1 through 10. Or 1 through 40. Sorry, 1 through 40. 1 through 40.
Okay.
Sorry, 1 through 40.
37.
37. You have chosen Captain America.
Great.
All right?
Okay.
So we're going to set this up for you. All right. So, this is how it goes. I'm going to read you off the question, and you're going to have to know the answers to Captain America's powers. Can you pick the powers from the fakes? Okay. 2-minute run.
Okay.
2-minute rundown. Quick quiz. You ready to go?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, let's go. No, wait. Here we go. Does he have flight?
No.
No, that is correct. Let's get the thing here. Very good. Does he have invisibility?
No.
That is also correct. Mind control.
No.
Superhuman courage.
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Ah.
Superhuman endurance.
Yes.
Yes, he does. Superhuman hearing.
Yes.
Ooh, that is incorrect.
Ah.
Oh, you're thinking of Superman. Does he have superhuman shielding?
He has a shield, so yes.
Oh, Gizmo. Oh, no. Gizmo. Oh, no. Superhuman stamina.
Yes.
Yes, he does. And superhuman strength.
Yes.
Yes, he does. Very good. Nice round of applause, guys. He has made it. 25 seconds left. It's okay. Don't even worry about it. Hey, it's okay. Couple trick questions in there. Those weren't mine. That was from the Sporkle quiz, which is great. You can always check those out on Sporkle. But good job anyway. We're going to head in to our portion of the PvP section for the hot seat. And are you ready? We're going to do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're going to get this going, and we're going to move in. So why don't you tell our viewers to end our show where they can find you?
I will be on Twitch Tuesdays and Sundays. So you guys can check me out there. Usually streaming in mid-afternoon Central, 6 p.m. So see you guys there.
Did you have fun today?
Oh yeah, dude, it's been fun. I love this.
Good. I'm glad you had fun. I had a lot of fun getting to know you. It was very chill, very cool personality, very cool friend. We're going to move into our hot seat portion for PvP. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much for having Gizmo Nizmo in the hot seat. He has withstood the hot seat and a lot of fun. Very cool, young, nice guy, along with his extra superhero partner, Miss Vera, as well. And we will see you guys soon on the next hot seat, everyone. Thank you so much. See you. Wave goodbye to our friends here.